to say to you is, I didn't get here by being a piece of shit. I didn't get here by being a snake. I didn't get here by being a dickhead. I got here by being good to people, being nice to people, and my karma is straight. That's why I'm still on stage in 2025. Trust me.
Kind of a nothing burger to me, but I'll dabble because, voice of hip hop content, whatever. That's Drake closing out his show in Amsterdam saying what he said. I say it's a nothing burger because nobody's going to go on stage and say, hey, guys, I'm a piece of shit. That's just not going to happen. Unless you're like 50 Cent or something, right, where you're cool with playing the villain or, you want to do some kind of atonement. And I've already told y'all Drake is not doing some shit like that. I think he's still going to be introspective in his album, not doing a type of atonement. But I do want to let you guys know one thing, and allow me to make this about myself because some of y'all do get a little sensitive when I try to psychoanalyze your favorite rappers. Let me tell you something, okay? Of course, this is going to be split in two ways, right? If you think Drake's the greatest thing smoking, of course, you're like, yeah, he is a nice guy. And he only got here because he's a nice guy. And I believe in karma, and karma only treats nice guys well. Yeah, whatever. But on the second stand, if you don't like the guy, you're like, yo, of course, evil people can be powerful and successful. Well, the truth is, and this is why I make it by myself, I learned, right? Life doesn't really work that way. Success is a bunch of combinations of a bunch of shit, right? It's your talent, your skills, your parental upbringing, the resources you've had, and a little bit of luck, all right? There's some really nice guys sleeping under a bridge right now, okay? There's some really nice guys that are successful. There's some really terrible people sleeping under a bridge right now. Some really terrible people with money, power, and actually political power. Quite literally, look at your you know what? Never mind. I say all that to say is my HQ theory currently, it might have changed before. I remember when I was younger, I used to think differently. When I was in college, thought differently. Now, be good for yourself, right? What you think goodness is, right? That's my theory right now. I try to be good on what I know is good. Love your family and friends. However, let me tell you something. The way I look at family and friends nowadays, it's got to be mutual, buddy. I'm not looking out for you, I'm looking out for me. Also, lastly, this is the peace. Judge this as good as evil. Destroy your enemies completely. Everything to me nowadays, it's war. And I stand on that. But however, I'm selective about going to war, So I don't have to get on there and prove to anybody that I'm good or evil. If I go to war with you, you know why I went to war with you. You understand what I'm saying? So, but let's just leave it at that. So I say all that to say, with my theory, I guess bro can say this, well, I don't give a shit. Like me personally, if I'm being good, I'm not going to announce being good, whatever. I'm trying to be a good person, and you judge me by my actions. My friends and family really who I owe, and those are friends and family that are good to me. That's kind of like my new thing. It's not no blood thickening water. And lastly, destroy your enemies completely. If don't judge me by me. Judge me by the enemies that I've made. And chances are, if I'm trying to destroy an enemy, or if I'm going to war with an enemy, you, the audience, you, the crowd, you, the world, can look at the enemy and go, oh, that sounds about right. That enemy is a terrible person. I see why he's going to war with that person. I could deep this more and go back to the rap beef and connect it to the rap beef. But, I've been working on a documentary, so I think I'll save some of that stuff for that.